Stump My Nephew, everybody's favorite segment. Every week, someone writes in and gives us a question. If we use your question on the air, you get a hat or a shirt. If you stump my nephew, then you get a front sight membership, which is a lifetime of firearms training. Sam, you there?
Yeah, how are you guys?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm living the dream.
Living the dream. Okay, so I got my buddy here, Action Jackson, in the studio. Say hi.
Hi,
Hey.
nice to meet you.
Excellent. He's going to ask you the question. Action Jackson goes shooting every Wednesday at the Glock store. He goes shooting. He shoots his Glock. He's 8 years old. He's a better shot than you and I combined, I'm pretty sure. Sam?
Well, I'm not a very good shot, so that's probably true.
All right, so I'm going to have him ask the question. All right, so John, by the way, this is John Petrolino who wrote this in, the author, the guy that writes the Second Amendment column. So,
very cool.
Yeah, you're getting some national attention here. John from New Jersey, very New Jersey dense show today.
Yeah,
We've got a lot of New Jersey
good stuff there.
content. I don't know how I feel about that. John from New. We should probably all be eating Scrapple.
Yes, we should.
I can go for some of that.
That's
right
always
now.
good.
John from New Jersey asks, right there.
What is GT25 and who makes it?
What is the GT25 and who makes it?
John from the loathsome wastes of New Jersey. What is the GT25?
Correct.
I have to say, I haven't heard of this one before, but by the name, I'm guessing it's going to be one of those 25 ACP Saturday night specials, but knowing my luck, I'm probably mistaken. You got me on this one.
John gotcha, man. He's going to be so happy to hear. John, if you're listening, it looks like you stumped my nephew. It is a 10 millimeter 1911. The GT stands for Gun Talk and 25 for 25 years on the air. Ruger actually manufactures them. So it looks like it was a commemorative 1911 and 10 millimeter for the show Gun Talk.
Okay, then being a special edition limited production, I don't feel so bad about not getting it.
You don't feel bad about that?
And who ever heard of Gun Talk? I thought we were Gun Talk.
I know, right? Well, do you listen, Sam? Do you listen to Gun Talk?
I do not.
Oh, well.
Have you ever heard of Gun Talk?
Can't say I ever have.
See, there you go.
GunTalk.com?
It's probably not even real.
It's real.
They made it up.
GunTalk.com. We're not the only
Yes, we are.
gun show. We're just the best.
No, we are the only.
Well, we need like a GO5 something. I could use a 10
gun
millimeter.
owners.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I don't
No, it
think
is
so.
not.
Yeah. What kind of gun should it be?
1911.
A 1911. All right.
Yeah, the only one on the roster. Come on.
Maybe. What kind of gun do you shoot, Jackson?
I'm currently shooting a 9mm pistol.
The Glock.
It's a Glock 48.
The Glock 48. Maybe we should make it a Glock 48. We'll etch Jackson's image on the
So,
side.
Jackson, how long you been shooting?
For about a year and a half.
All right. You go every week?
Yep, every Wednesday.
All right. You have to stand on a stool?
Not anymore, thank goodness.
This kid's the best, man. He's actually got a. Are you on Instagram, Sam?
I'm not.
You're not on any social media, are you?
That's the idea.
You're so smart, Sam.
He's off
I'm
the
telling
grid.
You are so smart.
He's off the grid. Well, we got to get you on some social media, man.
No,
you have
tell him
fans
no.
out here
Tell
in
him
San
no.
Diego.
Tell him no.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to pass on that one.
All right.
Smart man.
So how are sales going at the shop?
Some days are busy, some days aren't. It's we're getting toward the bigger sales season. I'm sure everyone who works in a shop is nodding their head right now. Summer is kind of a doing season. Everyone is out and about, but fall and spring are more acquiring seasons. So people are hitting the stores, preparing for, like out here, hunting season. People are buying ammo because the weather is nicer, so they can go out shooting, stuff like that.
Yes, we have one of our board members, Scott Vincent's actually in the studio today, and he was talking all about hunting. He's from Alabama, but he lives out here in San Diego now and has for decades. But deer hunting and dove hunting. Do you do any hunting? I forget.
I don't.
What are you going down that path at all?
Not really. I mean, I respect it. It's just not something that personally interests me.
They have a lot of deer in Virginia, don't they, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, you have to be careful when you're driving toward the evening. It's pretty bad.
Like big honking deer too, right? I mean, not like little.
They're not so big up toward the Midwest, like Wisconsin. They're huge, but down here they're a little bigger than large dogs.
They're like neighborhood dogs that are just running around the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
Much, yeah.
Now that I think about it, you know, me and your grandfather, Sam, we went hiking and camping, and this was in West Virginia, and we set up camp one night, and we were right by a little stream, and we heard this clomping. You know, it's like that granite stone in Virginia. You know, all the hills and mountains, everything was like that granite. We heard this clomping, and I actually was going to hang up the food so the bears wouldn't get it. And it was like, you remember the old Bugs Bunny cartoons where they like parted the bushes, you know, and you like poke it. It was just like that. And I'm like face to face with this enormous buck, this enormous gray buck. And he's clomping and snorting and everything. And I mean, he was huge. He looked like a insurance commercial.
Did you hand him a bag of your food and leave?
No, we actually just looked at each other. He stomped and snorted. I just froze.
You stopped and snorted.
Actually, I remember now. To my dad, your grandfather, Sam, I did like this whisper yell, like, "Hey, Dad, hold on to the dog," because I had a dog a lot like Chase, except not quite as big as Chase Jackson. I had a little Belgian Malinois. He's about 70 pounds. What's Chase like 80, 90, 100 pounds, something like that?
Got to put a mic in front of it. Better.
92.
92 pounds. I thought so. So 92 pounds. Anyway, so we had a dog with, and I was like, okay, that dog can't get curious about that big deer. So I just kind of did that whisper yell, like, you know,
Did he leave?
So he decided I wasn't anything he wanted to mess with, you know. I'm sure that's what I intimidated him, you know, with the stare.
Yeah.
You know, I did
Gave him that.
gave him the stare, stared him right
Schwartz
down.
stare.
The Schwartz stare.
Oh, that's scary.
And he was probably about a 50-point buck. He was enormous. He gets big.
50-point.
Yeah,
Don't do that. You're going to get him all excited. He'll be on an airplane
On the
tomorrow.
next plane tomorrow.
Yeah,
right?
the first time I told this story, he was like a 6-point. But
Yeah, right.
so he was enormous though, and he decided he didn't want to mess with me, so he went down and got a little sip out of the creek, and then we watched him clomp back up. But they were pretty big. They're enormous. There must be some really good hunting in Virginia.
Yeah, ARs are popular. Yeah, well, I mean, we can have them here, and we have deer here, but the Virginia law says that you can't hunt deer with anything. It says it has to be 23 caliber or above. So like the 22 250, you can't use a 223, but you can use 300 blackout. So people hunt actually a lot more than you might expect with 300 blackout. That's becoming popular for hunting.
Scott laughed when you said ARs. You don't typically. You're more traditionalist. What do you use when you deer hunt?
One bullet.
There you go. He just throws it at it.
30-06.
All right.
All right, buddy. Hey,
Awesome job, Sam.
you're the best. Thanks for calling in.
Although you got stumped, and I got to hear it from John.
Thanks for having me on, and I'm sure you don't look forward to that conversation. Sorry to disappoint again.
That's okay. You'll do better next week. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.